Vale, can I ask you something? When we teach kids to love nature, do I count as nature?
You're our most convincing argument, Broc.
Wonderful. We haven't even started, and I'm already teaching material.
Welcome to Vale and Broc. I'm Vale.
And I'm Broc, resident skeptic, and, apparently, the only guest who's also the topic of the episode.
Today, we're talking about something that looks simple and isn't: how a child learns to love nature.
Wait, it's a lesson. I thought it came pre-installed. Kid, butterfly, fascination, done.
You just touched the heart of it. That love is innate. A child who stops to watch a butterfly isn't applying a theory. He's living a connection.
So we don't install it. We just make sure we don't uninstall it.
Well said. Children learn connection, not theory. That's why the first years matter so much. Flowers, trees, natural light, the sound of the wind.
Fine, but let's get practical. What do we actually do? Because I've heard plenty of speeches about the planet. I've given a couple myself.
Not speeches, repeated experiences. A walk in the park, an easy hike, time spent in a garden. Children learn through direct contact.
So phone down, leaf up.
Exactly that. When the screen isn't swallowing their attention, a child starts noticing details: the texture of leaves, the smell of the earth, the sound of birds.
I'll admit something. I only notice the world around me when my phone loses signal. At that point, I have no choice. I look up. Maybe that's not a coincidence.
It isn't, and that's where the small gestures begin. You plant a tree together, you care for a flower, you give an object a second life. Responsibility becomes a daily practice, not an abstract lesson.
Reusing things, officially endorsed. I've worn the same sunglasses since day one, and nobody's complained.
See? Your consistency teaches. Because the strongest tool is still the example. Kids don't do what they're told. They do what they see.
That's mildly terrifying. If a kid watches me for a whole day, he learns to make elegant comments from the corner of the room.
He also learns something else: that you can ask uncomfortable questions without ruining anything. That's a form of respect, Broc. Yours.
Noted. Keep going until I get emotional. Let's see who gives in first.
Then let's talk about what nature does inside a child. Time spent outdoors lowers stress, improves focus, and helps regulate emotions.
So the forest does for free what meditation apps charge for.
In a way, yes. And when a child watches the seasons change or a plant grow, he learns patience, steadiness, respect for the natural pace of things.
Patience. I've heard of it. Apparently, it doesn't download off the internet. It grows.
It grows in silence, like a root. And there's something else beyond rules and responsibility: the simple joy of feeling the world.
I want examples here. Joy sounds nice, but I want to see it at work.
There's an old Greek novel where a man sits by his window on a spring morning. A light rain is falling. The earth smells alive. The lemon trees have bloomed in the gardens. Somewhere a cuckoo is singing. And the man feels that all of it fits his own heart. That he himself is made of the same earth that rejoices in the rain.
Hold on. The part with the rain and the lemon trees, that one landed, and I don't even have a heart. I have a stalk.
Your stalk understood the essential thing. Man is not separate from nature. He's part of it. And that's where lasting respect comes from.
So not be careful not to ruin it, but learn to enjoy it. I'll admit, it sounds a lot less like a rule book.
Genuine joy creates lasting respect, and then it shows in small gestures: water used with care, food that doesn't get thrown away, a thing repaired instead of replaced.
A coat given away instead of tossed. Noted, though personally, I only wear leaves, so I've been sustainable since birth.
You have. And for a child, all of this becomes a practical lesson in balance. No rigidity, no moralizing. Even one small habit helps. A gratitude journal, read together in the evening. A child learns to notice, to appreciate, and to protect.
Vale, can I ask you something? When we teach kids to love nature, do I count as nature?
Now you know the answer. You do. Because nature isn't a place we visit, it's something we belong to. You, me, and every child who stops for a butterfly.
You know what I understood today? You don't have to teach a child to love nature. You just have to not teach him to forget it.
That may be your most beautiful conclusion yet. The full article is waiting on the blog, along with the whole series on the family's emotional map. And next time a light rain falls, stop for a moment.
I'll be outside in one of those light rains. Sunglasses on. See you next time.